Are you looking for a podcast and radio show dedicated to all things Kentucky sports? Bingo, bango, bongo, Big Blue.
Everybody's ready to go. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go. And you're ready to go.
You're locked in to the hottest radio show and podcast in the Bluegrass State.
What'd you think of their energy? Unbelievable. That's who you gotta be.
From Pikeville to Paducah and all points in between, we give you an in-depth and sometimes extremely opinionated view of the Wildcats. The phone lines are now open.
And why are you making fun of Tim's double X? I mean, come on now.
Yes.
It's Wildcat Sports Talk, presented by the Kentucky Daily. Now, let's join the two guys that bring the action every single week. Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter.
Well, the first half was terrible. Kentucky finds themselves in a dogfight. And yeah, they're fighting like cats and dogs out there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, when the dogs are really coming out on top.
And the dogs are coming out on top. And I mean, just to be frank, we're getting our asses busted at halftime, down 16 to Gonzaga in Spokane, Washington. My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
And I just got to say, here's the thing. I'm not ready to tell you that I'm done, right? Because, that's just not what a fan does, right? But I'm telling you right now, if they don't figure out this damn offense that we have in this problem, we accept the fact this year, and you were going to say it, just accept it.
Yeah.
Accept that it's going to be a long year.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I was getting. But, with a couple minutes to go in the first half, I looked over at Adam and I was like, here's the thing. I'm not even emotional right now. I've just decided to accept the fact that this is what we've got. At this point in the season, obviously it's early. Yeah, I know it's early.
No.
But these games matter. These games matter.
Oh, listen.
And that's no excuse. What I'm saying is we've got time to get better, but – we are not good. We're not a good basketball team. Yes, Gonzaga's a really good team. They're well coached, and they've got Timmy, who is a great player.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You're right. Everybody's right. We're playing soft. It's Charmin Ultra out there. Charmin Ultra. That's what they are. The whole damn team right now is playing like Charmin Ultra. And I'm going to tell you this, too. For anybody else out there on any other show that wants to say, well, it's early in the season and we got to be patient. I am sick and tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing that we have to be patient.
I know.
I've been patient for 3 years.
And just like Monty said, no screens. We're not setting any screens. There's no pick and pop. There's no give and go. There's no two-man game. We all stand around. It's beat your guy one-on-one or throw it into Oscar and let him just save the whole show. Let's throw it to Oscar and let him beat his man.
We are presented by the Kentucky Daily. Check out thekentuckydaily.com for your latest news in the area. But you know what? I got to say this, too. I'm really, really, really pissed off at the fact that we just aren't pushing the ball. When we're really good is when we're out in transition. It's like we're not even looking for that. We're not even looking for that.
I know. And here's the thing. We should be looking for that, considering if we don't score in transition, we probably don't score. You really need to push the tempo when if you stop and slow it down, you're in trouble.
And I'm going to say this too, and I'm going to say it. I don't care. And I'm going to struggle to say this because it could hurt me. But at this point, I'm tired of saying I'm not saying it because I'll be the first one on record in any other media to say this right here. If Cal is going to be too damn stubborn to change his philosophy on offense, which means creating plays for these shooters and creating plays, if you're going to have Oscar in the post, create a play for him. If he's going to be too stubborn to do that, it's time we look in another direction at the University of Kentucky.
Well, that's the thing, man. Even when
I'm tired of it.
If we have to go through Oscar and he's got to be the man we run our offense through, we could at least run a play where you go down and set him a screen and he at least rotates to the free throw line or comes around to the other block. I mean, our whole offense is 4 guys stand around. All right, and when you can, try to throw it down there to Oscar. Let's see if he can beat his man one-on-one. I mean, that's not an offense,
But,
man.
I mean, and this whole thing, too, and I love Oscar to death. And listen, Oscar is the man, okay? And like you said earlier, maybe the best guy to ever put on the uniform, the most heart of any guy, might be the best player to ever wear the uniform at Kentucky. I said it.
Dude, I love what Kevin Thacker
But
just
he
said.
can't keep the ball, catch it, and put it down
No,
here.
brings the ball down too low and moves too slow. I love what Kevin said. We have great shooters, but no coach to create a shot. He's not an X's and O's guy, period. Cal does not know how to create offensive plays, Jacob says.
Cal can only recruit. He can't coach.
And Greg says, we are too easy to defend. It's maddening. I agree. Dude, I'm so frustrated right now I could break something. Man, why? As a Kentucky fan, what did we do to deserve this? We got a football coach that can't run an offense in the last 20 damn years. We don't have an offense like any good offense in the last 20 years. We go back to 1985 on offense. And then Cal, by God,
He's going to say,
throw
you know
her
what?
in the post.
You know what he's going to say? Hold my beer. I'm going back
Yeah.
to Oscar Robinson,
Dude,
1975.
When it comes to offense and calling offense in basketball and football, we are outdated. Oh, my goodness. We've got this really nice mansion, Adam, and it's designed in the 70s.
Yeah, it's like on the outside you look at it, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, man, that's a beautiful house.
Yeah.
And then you go inside, and there's shag carpet and a
Yes.
and a couch that's a
Yes.
damn
A
pullout.
rotary dial phone on the dang wall. No internet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
us.
That's us.
Mansion with no internet. We're outdated. My goodness, I'm tired of it, man.
I hope everybody enjoys this. If you want to get in on the show, please do. I want to hear from you, 859-428-8419. If you're going to call unknown, though, I'm not answering the phone. I don't have time to deal with trolls. So if that's what you're wanting to do, I'm not going to listen to you.
Don't punch
So
at him,
859-428-8419 is the number to call. I've had several calls come in, but you got to show me your number, because if you're going to be calling me from Tennessee, I don't want to hear from you either, because you
Yep.
lost your ass to, to
Yep.
South Carolina
No
last night.
423. You lost to South Carolina. You're not allowed to call the show.
Yeah, I mean, you got your ass beat.
No 423 numbers.
So, I mean, look, I've had it. I've just had it. Like, we're at our breaking point. And here's the thing. We could sit here all day long and go,
Marky D, our man Marky D said nothing but facts being
yes,
stated,
listen,
baby.
I missed the laugh.
Yeah.
I missed the
There
laugh.
ain't nothing to laugh
we
about.
can't laugh about shit right now.
No, we're getting laughed at.
Like, there's nothing to laugh about.
Come on, we need something to happen, man. We've had enough at Wildcat Sports Talk. You guys, Big Blue Nation, we deserve better, Adam. We deserve better. And these damn guys out here tonight, they better get their crap together, because
Say it, Tim.
You're not even diving on the floor. I mean, does anybody got any heart? I mean, this Gonzaga team is slow as damn molasses, and they're getting around us like we're a bunch of damn idiots, man. I mean, dude, this is embarrassing. It's hard to watch, man.
It is. 859-428-8419 is the number to call. If you're on, yeah, go ahead. You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Of course, you hang up because you're afraid to talk to me. That's fine. Cool. 859-428-8419.
Yes, playground ball. Matt says playground ball, one-on-one. What did I tell you? One-on-one, playground ball, backyard basketball, one-on-one. You know, everybody play one-on-one, throw it to the big guy. Dude, listen, if we went out here in the playground, in the basketball court, and we put together 5-on-5, that's the offense you would get. Everybody play one-on-one and throw it into the big guy in the post.
Listen, you all need to stop listening to us, bitch, and just call the show. The phone line is at the bottom of your screen right here, 859-428-8419. Just call. It's right here on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, we're
Just-
playing AAU ball.
Just like that. 859-428-8419. You're on. What's up? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's someone being a troll because they
It's
think
all
it's
right.
funny.
It's all right.
They think it's hilarious. They think it's
It's
really
not-
funny to troll.
It's really not funny.
It's
that they're
not funny.
capable of talking.
They're not capable of
Like
talking,
English.
one, but it's probably a Tennessee fan, too, and they don't realize they got their ass beat. Okay, so just stay off our
I
show.
just don't answer those calls anymore. But anyway, man, I'm trying to calm down. You know what's crazy? I wasn't fired up until we went live. I was really
If
calm.
I see one more pump fake, I'm going to pull my hair out. Yes!
Yes, who said that?
Derek.
Thank you, Derek. Hey, you know what's so bad about the pump fake?
It don't work.
Here's the thing. We pump fake, and they go for it, and then we go, let me get around him. And we don't go nowhere.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
Hey, this is Mark from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Hey, Mark.
What's up,
Listen,
man?
we're fired up and pissed off, so we need you to talk to us.
Well, one, I was talking to a friend of mine. I don't think we ever play well going to the West Coast. This is not an excuse. We just usually don't.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's one of these things. They've got to come together in this locker room.
Yes.
And no matter what it is now, from now on, they have to fight every possession, and they just have to fight and grind it out and be respectable and try to get even so they can win this game. But right now, there's like no effort. They're all over the place. They're not together. They don't have like a game plan that they're trying to follow.
Yes.
But they can come back in the second half, and they're going to have. If they can't win the game, they're going to have to use it as a point where we're not taking it anymore. We're going to give it back, and no matter what happens, we're going to fight and claw,
Yes.
like last year's team used to do.
Mike Collins says
And I
hashtag
haven't
bring
seen
back
that.
Patino.
That's funny.
Well, you got to be careful saying that, though, Tim,
Yeah,
because there's
people
other
jump all
shows.
over you. But, Mark, I got to jump on that, what you're saying, man. I totally agree with what you're saying. You got to use this as one of those games that if you ain't going to win it, which we still could win, if you ain't going to win it, you've got to grow from it. You've got to figure something out because, hey, this is the perfect opportunity to realize what you can't do. And I think we saw the whole first half what we can't do.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right.
Man, it's
There
just,
should be no egos. There should be no egos in that locker room. It's get out there, fight for every possession, every screen. You fight
Yes.
your tail off until you're tired and have to go sit on the bench, and
Well-
somebody else come in and do the fight.
Mark, I'll tell you this, man. Never been a college coach. I'm not that kind of coach. I'm not a great coach. Never coached on that level. No experience. But I have coached a lot of basketball. Coached little youth basketball. Coached growing up basketball, middle school, high school. I coached a lot of AAU basketball. And I'll tell you this, man. If I coached this kind of game, and at halftime my team was showing nothing, no heart, can't do nothing, can't stop the other team, you know what I would do, and I'm sure you'd agree with me. I would switch something up, and when we came back out, and I'm not just hollering something because I don't know, what I would do, I'd throw some different defenses at them. Throw a 1-3-1 out there for a minute. Throw a extended 2-1-2 out. Throw something at them to get them off their rhythm. But you know the sad thing is we got the highest paid coach in America, and he's going to come out and stay right in that man-to-man the whole game. Easy peasy.
No, you can't do. You've got to throw it. You've got to try everything, and you've got to give it a couple times.
So-
Don't work one time, try it another time.
Yeah.
But you've got to do something to get some kind of momentum going, and
Yeah.
get them in foul trouble.
Hey, man, we got another call coming in. We're going to take it, all right?
All right.
All right, take care.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who is this? All right, you hung up on me. That's good. That's great. You think you're cute.
Yeah, Brett.
Here's an interesting on Twitter. Josh Moore, who's a great guy, beat writer. A lot of it's November. Quote, it's November in my replies.
What's that mean?
Well,
We can't win?
you know, how many national champions in the last decade have lost in November, Tim? You know how many? 3. Louisville, North Carolina, and Kansas, right? 2013, 2017, and 2022, last year. You know how many have lost twice in November?
How many?
0.
Wow.
So there you go.
How about that? November matters.
November matters.
Oh, man. November matters because you got people in the stands. You got fans invested. If you can't win now, you can't win later. I mean, dude, you're not going to really grow that much. You're not going to get that much better. You got to do stuff now. That's why you play the games right now.
I love how it's, look, technical difficult, no sound.
Oh, technical
No
difficulties.
sound for this game now. All right, guys, we got to get it back on. Thank you so much for tuning in.
We'll be on. We'll be on
wait, you
after
know what?
the
I'm
game.
gonna take this last call right here. You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Go real quick so we can watch the game.
Okay, real quick. They got to have a spark. This is Derek. They got to have a spark to get this team ignited.
You got any suggestions real quick?
You got to, I mean. No, I mean no,
It's
but that's
hard.
Here's what
you know,
I say. Let us
I have
throw
a
a different
suggestion.
defense.
I have a suggestion. I'll tell you what. I have a
What?
suggestion. We have the highest paid coach in America sitting
Yeah.
there on the bench that
Right.
needs to give him a spark.
Yeah, but
That's
what?
an interesting
There you go.
concept, isn't it?
My suggestion is let's throw a different defense at them, but we know that'll never happen.
No, we're never going to play a zone because God forbid we
and
play
I
a
don't
zone.
mean play it the whole second half. Just throw it at them and see what they do.
Yeah. All right, Derek. Take
Thanks,
care,
Derek.
buddy.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, listen, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are